Yeah. Okay, I just did that. So sweet. For some reason I was highlighting the outside instead of the middle. That makes
Yeah,
sense.
that I actually did that. I actually did that too.
I'm like, why am I not getting it? Cool. Sweet.
Hey, Jacob.
Hey, how's it going?
Mm. Yeah, you can just type. You don't
Yeah.
even need to type if you don't want to. Oh, I bet.
Yeah, that sucks.
I'm sorry about that, bro. It's really unfortunate.
My mom has that too. TMJ. Oh, that's never happened to my mom though.
That's unfortunate.
And so now, can you not talk because the doctor told you not to, or can you not talk because like of an operation, pre-operation thing, or what? Oh, makes sense. Thank goodness we
Yeah.
tried. Oh, and by the way,
Yeah.
we're broadcasting, so
Oh, great.
I said it already.
Oh, wow. That'll help, hopefully. That'll be
Hopefully.
good. Well, did you have, were you able to like look at the homework? Did you look at anything like that? Did you have any questions or anything? Okay.
For me,
Let me
not
see.
so much.
Okay.
Let me wait. Let me look over part two really quick.
Okay.
Yeah, it's actually not that bad.
Hopefully just like hear the formulas, plug it in. I mean,
Yeah.
like, I think if I remember,
Topic.
part two is mostly just like just learned.
Yeah.
So,
No, the only thing I wondered was that one question I asked you, which is just simply plugging the amount into the probability applet. So, all
but
right, Jacob, we'll wait up for you. I'm going to pull up the quiz really quick. Hey, this is like me. Like, was it the first week that happened? Yeah, that was the first week. Yeah. Roles been
that was
reversed. Yeah. That
goodness.
was rough.
I remember feeling so bad. You're just like because you never spoke, so it never came up on the big screen. You're just like the little box on the bottom.
The worst was I was making introductions doing that. Like, that was the worst.
That's true.
So stupid. Oh, this is gonna be easy. Yes. 14 questions.
I just heard a glass shatter and my roommate scream like a girl.
Oh, really? Oh, nice.
I'm sure he's fine.
Probably.
Okay. Okay, great.
Let us know when you're ready, Jacob.
Hey, so Andreas, you know Sabrina Sears?
Hmm. I grew up with her.
Sabrina.
She's in the same ward as me.
Really?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
I took her out to prom my junior year. No, my senior year. Sorry.
That's how date with her yesterday.
Huh? What'd you say?
Yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went on a date the other day. It was fun. That was funny. She came that one night because we were going on a date, and
Yeah.
then she's like, "Is that Andreas?" Like, yeah,
Yeah.
you
No,
know
she's
him.
really cool. She's really cool.
Really
Sorry, you're
funny.
breaking up a little bit, Ian.
My Wi-Fi's not very strong right now.
You went on a date? How'd that go?
It was good.
What'd you guys do?
Gone on a. We just hung out and got hot chocolate because it was really, really cold outside. have it's one of our really good friends' birthdays today,
Yeah,
and we're just like buying stuff for the birthday party today.
nice. So you're at Heritage,
Got hot chocolate out there.
right?
I live in the Ivy actually.
Oh, and you're paired up with Heritage.
So
Oh wait, duh, you're not paired
yeah,
up.
and she lives
How do you?
she lives in the Brighton townhouses.
Oh, she moved. Okay.
Yeah. I just met her because we were both here over the summer, and there were like 10 people here over the summer, so
Yeah.
we met.
No, she's super cool.
And she's fun.
She's a big runner for sure.
Yeah, she just won a half marathon on Saturday.
Wow. That's a big deal.
Yeah, like she got like a medal and everything.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Aspiration.
it was crazy.
Okay.
I used to run, but I'm fat now.
Jacob, you lazy? What have you been doing all day? It's like medical issue.
Don't make him laugh too hard, or it'll hurt.
That's true. Okay. So let's get started. Okay.
So yeah, Jacob, if you have any questions, like let us know. It's pretty easy. I didn't like really. I just kind of skimmed over the reading, and I just watched the videos, and it explained really everything. It's not too complicated. Mostly just like and find out what the answer is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great. So, I can read number 3. In previous lessons, we had assumed the population standard deviation sigma was known. In this lesson, we are making a different assumption about sigma. What has changed?
Wait, are you on lesson 10?
And I opened lesson 11.
No, I was like, what the heck?
I know, because I'm like, I don't know the answer to that. Well, I'm just going to go turn that in. Submit quiz. Whoops.
Dude.
Warning, you have 13 unanswered questions. Submit.
Don't worry, I'll submit it first when it comes to lesson 11.
Yeah, I don't have to worry about it. Dang it, that's so awkward. Okay.
Okay, how about I read the first one as soon as you get it?
Sounds good. I'll open that.
Okay, I'll start reading it. While you are required to work together on this quiz, each member of the group must submit his or her. Okay, we all know that. Okay, round to 3 decimal places. Anyways, question 3. Find the margin of error for a 90% confidence interval when the standard deviation is 50 and the number is 25. Round to 3 decimal places. Okay, so Jacob, basically what you do is you have to find a z-score. So, okay, actually, let me back up a little bit. So first you need a formula. So if you go to lesson 10, you'll find a formula for calculating the confidence interval. The confidence interval, it is the mean minus the z-score times the standard deviation over the square root of n. And then comma, and then you add it. Basically, you have like the number you have, and then you plus and minus the margin of error. And that's basically trying to find like a confidence.
Yeah.
Am I right on that, Ian? Or
Yeah, that's what it is.
okay.
I'm not 100% sure how we're gonna enter in this, because it's asking. Oh, it's just asking for the margin of error. Just kidding. I was thinking it was asking for the interval, and I'm like, there's only one box. But yeah, so the margin of error is, everything you said is right.
Margin of error is just going to be z-score. If we're just finding that, then that's going to be z-score over the standard deviation over the square root.
It's z-score times the standard deviation.
Yeah. So
divided by the square root of the sample size.
Correct. Yeah. All right. So let's get a crack-a-lackin'.
And the z-score for 90% is 1.645.
Cool. There you go.
And the standard deviation is 50. Got my calculator finally. It always takes me forever.
Oh, nice.
So I got 16.45 for the answer.
Yeah, same here.
Very cool. Okay, great. Cool. So which of the following statements is true? Sigma squared is an interval estimator of the sample mean thing. The sample mean thing is a point estimator of U things, point estimator of the sample mean thing. Sigma is an interval estimator of sigma squared.
Yeah, I think it's the second one.
Yeah, I remember it saying something about that.
Okay.
Are you following, Jacob?
Sorry, I'm flipping in between tabs, and so if I miss something you write, Jacob, I'm just apologizing. Yeah, the formula is the most important thing, for sure.
Okay, cool.
All right. Question 5. GMAT wants to construct a 95% confidence interval for GMAT scores. As the standard deviation is 113. He collects a simple random sample of 64 and computes, what's it called again? A point estimator of 526. Use this information for the next 6 questions. Let me get out a piece of paper.
I have like a stack of papers next to me, and I almost said, "Oh, here's one."
Oh, really? That's funny.
Okay, so the point estimator for true GMAT score.
So 526.
Yeah, 526.
Margin of error for the 95% confidence interval for the true GMAT score.
So
we're going to put 95% into the probability applet.
1.96.
Yep. Times 113 over the square root of 64, so it's over 8. Figure out what that is.
I got 27.685.
Enter.
Okay.
Okay, so you follow that, Jacob? To get the margin of error, you take the z-score multiplied times the standard deviation over the... Oh, wait, never mind. You already got it. Boom, you got it. All right. Wait, what is the lower limit of this confidence interval? So we just take that minus the...
Or you take the 526 minus, that.
Makes sense. 98.0.
Yeah. And then you do, I'm guessing the next one's going to be the upper limit.
553.685.
Yeah.
Yeah. What would happen to the width of the confidence interval?
Oh, Jacob, did you get the lower limit? Okay.
Oh,
so what you do is you take that initial point, which is the x with the line over it. So that's 526. Then you plus and minus the scores that we got. So you plus and minus the 27.685. Find those scores. And if you're subtracting, it's the lower limit. If you're adding, it's the higher limit. Yeah.
Exactly.
Kind of what the formula looks like. I wrote it down if you want to look at it. You see that?
Okay. Are we ready to move on?
Yeah.
So then we're going to go to question 10. No, sorry, question 9. What would happen to the width of the confidence interval if GINA increased the sample size? I would say
Yeah, it increases as the sample size goes up. Because you get more confident the more samples you have.
Oh, I thought it was decreased.
Well, because the sample size just gives you more.
Yeah. Yeah.
More confidence. So doesn't it increase? Gosh.
Well, it says the margin of error gets smaller as the sample size grows larger.
Yeah.
If the margin of error gets smaller, does that mean that the confidence interval gets?
Yeah. So this is the same as. It's similar to number 12 in the homework.
Mm-hmm.
So like as the confidence grows smaller, so does the margin of error.
Oh, okay. So margin of error.
Yeah, because the confidence is like the opposite of the margin of error.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm doubting myself now.
The margin of error gets smaller, which means I don't know.
How's the margin of error?
Yeah, so if the margin of error gets smaller, that would mean the confidence interval would get smaller because you're taking the point of estimate minus the margin of error.
Okay, yeah, the width of the confidence. Yeah, you're right. Because the width of it, the smaller it is, the more accurate it is.
Yep.
So yes. Okay, that's right. You're right. Confidence, so higher, but
It
that's
decreases because you're getting more confident, basically.
Yeah. Okay, great. What would happen to the width of the confidence interval? This is number 10. What would happen to the width of the confidence interval if Gina changed to a 99%?
And this one, it would increase.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So. All right.
Okay. Okay, 11. Light bulb company is planning a study to assess the average life expectancy of their light bulbs. They know the standard deviation is sigma equals 400 hours. They want a 95% confidence interval with a margin of error of 50 hours. What sample size do they need? Round nearest whole number. So that you just use the sample size formula, which is sample size equals z times sigma divided by margin of error
squared.
All squared.
Yep, all of it squared. Yeah, Jacob, for that last one, did you understand that last one, Jacob? Really quick. Okay, so when you type in 0.99 in the normal probability applet, it increases it, right? And so it's going to be larger with a larger confidence interval. But if you look at the formula, you take the point of estimate minus the margin of error. So if you have a smaller margin of error, that's going to make that margin of error is plus or minus the middle point. And so if you have a smaller margin of error, that distance is going to get smaller and smaller, that range, if that makes sense.
So you're more accurate. You're narrowing in. It's like the it's kind of like a standard deviation is kind of like a margin of error. The smaller your standard deviation, the closer you are to the mean. So the smaller your margin of error you are to the average, which means you're more accurate.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. Sweet. And yes, for this next one, we're just going to use that equation. So let's see.
6 rounded.
Oh, you already got it?
Yeah.
All right.
Just 1.96 times 400 divided by 50 squared.
400 times 1.96. just got 15.68 squared, right?
Oh, I didn't do. I just plugged it all in my calculator because it'll do it. I don't know what's in the.
I got 245.86.
Round it to the 246 to the nearest whole number.
Oh yeah, 246. Okay, sweet. Yep. Okay. All right. All right, moving on to the next one.
Mm-hmm.
The mean salary of actuaries is $100,000, and the standard deviation is $36,730. You are interested to know if the mean salary for women actuaries is different from the population mean, but are not sure if it is higher or lower. You set up a hypothesis test with a level of significance at 0.05 at 5%, and null hypothesis is that the mean is 100,000. The alternative hypothesis is that the mean is not 100,000. You collect a simple random sample of 36 women's salaries and find that the point of, oh my gosh, all these, I don't even know. Point of estimate is 111,000. All right. Well, there you go. What is the lower limit of this 95% confidence interval? It's going to be 1.96. It's not over 36,730 over the square root of 36, which is 6.
Yeah. For you, yeah, it's just the 111,000 plus or minus the margin of error, right?
Yeah.
Minus for this one.
Yep. I got the margin of error as 11,990.
Okay. So it's 95% margin, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So I got it as well.
Got 99,002.
Yep.
Okay. And then I just added that, and I got 122,990.
Yep. 122,998.
Still 9. All right. So Jacob, did you understand how we got those?
Wow, number 14 is really easy.
Okay. And then, wait, there are 3 requirements. Oh. Oh my, what the freak?
It's literally the only possible option according to logic.
Oh my gosh. Honestly, like, he should have done the check boxes, but it's like the teacher got too late. I shouldn't say that on this.
Maybe not too lazy, but maybe it's just giving us a toss in the dog a bone. That's really funny.
Sorry, teacher, that was a joke.
Don't tell us, Jack, if you're the one that watches.
All right. So, who wants to submit?
I can do it. I've already submitted the 11, so I might as well do this one too.
Okay.
Okay. 14 out of 14, 100%.
Boom Beata.
Killing it.
Seriously. Last week we went pretty fast, didn't we? You got
I
it done in
think
like
so.
20 minutes, right?
Oh yeah, we did it in like 20 minutes. Yeah, that was great. This wasn't too bad either.
This one's actually really not bad at all.
Not bad at all. Yeah, no problem, Jacob. It was no problem at all.
I was actually starting to type back an answer, and I'm like, oh wait.
That's really funny.
All right, well,
Definitely.
that's
Awesome.
fantastic. I think I'm gonna call it a night for all my homework. I got all my homework done.
Nice work.
This is the change.
I'm gonna go and I gotta take a test.
Good luck, man.
How to build a habitable planet.
Yeah, I wondered.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
All right. Well, I'm gonna end this hangout, and I'll submit everything.
All right, sounds good. See you guys later. See you, Jake.